How is this a threat? Well, it threatens their money because nobody wants to buy garbage whenever they don't have to.
It's kind of funny how the hardcore Borderlands fans didn't show up for that movie that came out, and a movie ticket is cheaper than a game.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
I don't think the $80 price should affect you. It doesn't affect me, and it really shouldn't affect anyone. Why? No one should need to buy a game at full price. I've never bought a game at launch at full price. Am I a grifter? Am I a gaming tourist? No, I still love games. I love playing them, and I will still play them when I have time and money. Old and good games are just so much cheaper. There's such a huge backlog that no one should ever feel pressured to buy a game at full price. I've never had a lot of money, and gaming has always been a luxury. And with this economy, it still holds true for a lot of people, and especially for myself. I just like having food and a roof over my head. If a game is amazing, I will still play it eventually, and the keyword here is amazing. The great thing about wishlisting is it's free. I have a ton of games wishlisted. When there's a sale and I have time, I will eventually get and play them. And those that remain my wishlist and the feelings fade, I just remove them from my wishlist and they don't get my money. It just helps me filter out games that are good and games that are truly amazing. The value proposition there is just a no-brainer. Cheap, not demanding on my old PC, like Doom the Dark Ages with forced RTX. And quality hours of gameplay that have withstood the test of time. And honestly, you don't really need to get that shiny new game. And to me, graphical fidelity has peaked in the mid-20,000s. So anything during the era or after is gonna be worth your while visually. So all you need is good gameplay and a good story and amazing characters. And I think a lot more people are going to need to do this or are being strongly encouraged to do this. The audience is literally trained now to wait for the next sale period to get their games. Just like every Ubisoft title, you modern-day Assassin's Creed fans have a special breed of patience I will never have. And let's face it, the big game studios have already burned so much player trust that they are conditioned to wait for reviews or their favorite YouTuber or streamer to review the games first as a whole before getting it, so that they know that the whole product is good, not just the starting experience. But then again, there's the whale exception, or the I will take out a loan to buy a $500 skin in League of Legends, which I will never understand nor be able to relate to, or the mythical hardcore fan that Randy Pitchford is talking about. You guys are crazy, but mad respect for your dedication. There are also other ways to get games for cheap. Secondhand games on resale platforms, borrowing from friends and families IRL, pretending to be a family on Steam. I know Xbox also wants you to subscribe to their Game Pass and then using VPNs to get cheaper regional pricing. And like, hello? Every single viral indie game out there is just insane return on investment. Split Fiction, Lords of the Fallen, Helldivers, Blueprints, Schedule 1, Balatro, Palworld, Expedition 33, the list goes on. I hope people don't get into the trap of mobile games. They are chock full of ways to make you feel FOMO and systems that make you pay, even though the entry fee is zero. If you want to train yourself to resist them, they can actually be a good tool to learn all the scummy ways the free-to-play mobile games try and get you to part with your money. I managed to build a decent resistance to it. I didn't know it, but it was training me to build a resistance strong enough to play Warhammer Tacticus. The massive corporations are going to find out now that they're around. The adults with money don't have infinite time. Their attention is being taken up by Twitch, YouTube, Netflix, kids, family, work. Each adult may have 1 or 2 hours at best to play a game every day. And I can bet that it's easier to fall back to a comfort game than to pick up a totally new title. Get some pew-pews in, get the escapism, and feel like a badass. I don't know about you guys, but it always feels like such a commitment to start a new game sometimes. The audience with this sort of time comes from 2 groups. Number 1, streamers where it's their job to do this. They provide a great service of showing people if the story is good, if the gameplay is repetitive. The other group is the younger generation. They are not going to be able to fork out that kind of money easily. Heck, even their parents would probably be like,
Oh, hell no!
Kids are also the ones engaging with social media, discussing the product because they have the time to do so. To me, social media engagement is also a time luxury that I don't have. It's nice but superficial. Not everyone around me does this as well. I don't have the time to invest in the community anymore, unfortunately. I have family and friends that are not into gaming. Heck, I work in games and most didn't even know about Doom the Dark Ages coming out until I told them. And I'm not super on top of all the talk either. I'm just casually looking into it now that I have this YouTube channel and I sort of just let Esmond tell me what the news is every day. Not only is losing the younger demographic gonna hurt sales directly, I think it's also gonna hurt the free word of mouth. Maybe I'll make a completely separate video talking about all the other better and now cheaper titles out there that is definitely going to be worth everybody's time. In the end, I think corporate studios are just shooting themselves in the foot, unable to manage their budgets, unable to manage their workforce, and putting the costs onto the gamers. This will expedite their demise even faster, and I'm all here for it. I'm here to see indie games take over and give us even better experiences with huge value and replace the old guard with the new.